being emotionally healthy is not an intellectual exercise. People make bad choices because of trauma that limits their perspective of seeing what's going on. People don't make bad choices because of a lack of information. People make bad choices because of a lack of scope. They are incapable. People are incapable of perceiving healthy behavior if they're in an emotionally unhealthy place. There's been times in my life where I was incapable of perceiving someone else's reaction because it didn't fit into my black or white thinking of reality. And I was confused at the time. And, you know, so fast forward many years, I look back on those instances where I couldn't understand the other person's reaction. I was totally left confused. And I look back now and I realize, oh, now I get it. Like that person was like, fuck, you're fucked up, kid, and I'm out of here. You know, and so how does this relate to stuff that that's not so dramatic or whatever? So for instance, a lot of people will, because of rationalization, because of denial, that goes hand in hand with abuse and trauma and minimizing the impact that has on people's lives. Everybody adapts this storyline or puts on a mask when they're a teenager, and by the time they're in their 20s they forget that they're fucking pretending. Everybody has a mask, everybody has a fucking costume, and but you know, and everybody thinks, you know, I'm so fucking unique, just like me and all my friends, and we got it figured out, nobody else did, and it's fucking bullshit. It's total and absolute 100% fucking bullshit. Like, people who are healthy can see right through that shit. It's and the particulars may be different for like every group, but the formula is the fucking same. It's like, you're lying to yourself, you're full of shit, you have this belief system and the story are built around your fucking life and identity so that you don't have to address the suffering that's going on underneath. And it's like, get real, talk about the fucking suffering. Talk about, and not just rage, right? Because like, I raged for years in therapy, and granted that's what I needed at the time, but I couldn't talk about how bad it hurt, because it hurt so bad. I remember even just trying to like peek through that door, and it hurt so bad I would just keel over. I would get physical pains in my stomach, and I just keel over because I wasn't ready. I couldn't get it there at that time. And so like so I guess the message is like, okay, nobody's special. It's all, you know, it's all the same for everyone. Tell the truth. Find a way to tell the truth so that you can heal. Because there's plenty, what I found is that there's so many more good, healthy people in the world that I ever thought possible. I used to think most everyone else was fucked up. Now I realize, like, okay, maybe about 10% of the world really sucks. And, you know, about 80% of the population's probably just doing the best they can with what limited they were given. And 10% of the population really fucking rules. And even if it's 1%, right? That's still shitloads of fucking people. 1% of 7.2 or 7.6 or 8 billion people on the planet. There's still a lot of awesome motherfuckers to hang out with, and I'm one of them.